Well, we never performed abysmally at all in the 2020 election. We never did. We crossed the mark.
You lost your parliamentary seat from 169 to 137.
It's a general election.
The president in 2016
almost
won about 1 million votes.
Which we won.
But your vote dwindled in 2020.
We're coming to parliamentary, and we still maintain the majority in parliament. Although, yes, we dropped seats. We dropped some parliamentary seats.
Over 40 seats.
Well, we know the reason, and some of them were internal wranglings. And that's why you need a structure, a party leadership, a chairman with a team that can get that internal wranglings resolved. And we know what happened. There was some imposition of candidates. There were some areas where the people were not happy with the candidate they were bringing, but the rules were not followed. There are areas where we should have protected some member of parliament, and we should explain to the party on the ground that there's a reason why this person must enter parliament. Then we have to compensate the party people.
You're a democratic party, and you seek to protect the seat of some MPs.
Exactly, democracy.
That is not democracy.
And that's not true. You probably don't
Give
understand
the
democracy.
people the
You don't understand
opportunity to
democracy.
to decide who leads them.
Let me explain to you what democracy is about. It's understanding that we can all agree, and sometimes we disagree to agree. It doesn't have to be one way. So sometimes you have to talk to the people and say, look, we need this gentleman or this lady in parliament. And we need to convince the party on the ground, the association, the party grassroots, the constituency. And if you don't do that and you impose, that's why it's not democratic. If you go down and discuss, and people agree, and they vote, and there's no contest in terms of unanimous decision, no challenge, that's democratic. So democracy doesn't mean you vote always. Never, even in the Westminster.
So if you succeed as a chairman, is it part of your plans to protect the seat of some members of parliament?
You would need to engage the people. I've been a parliamentarian, so I understand what sometimes the MPs talk about. But I also understand why the party people want to go for contest. But the two minds must meet. And when it meets, you can have a solution. And that's what you need to do.
So you do that if you succeed?
Oh, you need a solution. You need to find a solution. I know why some...
To protect some seats.
Well, I think you are driving into one corner which you
no, I mean, you're engaged to protect the seat. And that's the point I'm making to you.
Of course, there are some seats we need to protect. Some personalities that must enter parliament. Not the seats as a seat.
Right.
You need experienced politicians in the house to help run the country. Legislating for the nation is not an easy task. Even understanding the standing orders of parliament is not easy for the first time MP to go in there and do. You need seasoned ones who are there. But if they are not performing home, then you need to tell them what it is wrong with them. But if they are performing and there's still somebody who is behind them trying to undermine, then you need to call the person and tell them that, look, we need this person. Why are you challenging when you can easily agree to disagree? Those things are Giorgio. In democracy, you Giorgio. It doesn't mean that you stop them. If you stop them, that's imposition. That is not democracy. And I don't intend to impose anybody. I intend to open up for discussion, and then if voting has to happen, If voting doesn't have to happen, but we have to talk to them for them to agree, that's democracy.
I see. So I was asking about the internal wrangling, which seems to be a threat to the breaking of the eight. Possible to you?
Not at all. As I said, it is only when you do not engage the constituency on the base, then there's a problem.
Okay.
If you sit in Accra, if you're a chairman and you sit in Accra, you say, well, this person must go to parliament by all means, and you don't engage, you will lose the seat. Okay. That's an imposition. And I'm not interested in imposition. I will never impose anybody as a chairman. No,